Multi-step inequalities. For each of these, we're going to solve each inequality and graph the solution on a number line. Again, just like with our one-step inequalities, we're going to use the same steps that we've been using for our solving equations. Only want to pay attention to that extra piece where if we multiply or divide both sides by a negative, we have to reverse that inequality. So I have 13 minus 11a is greater than or equal to 79. I'm going to subtract 13 from both sides. I end up with negative 11a is greater than or equal to 66. Divide both sides by a negative 11. I have to switch this inequality here because I'm dividing both sides by a negative. I end up with a is less than or equal to negative 6. So here's my number line. I have negative 6. Again, pay attention, especially when we're doing negatives, if you have the order right. It's equal to, so I'm going to set my boundary here at negative 6 with a solid circle. And I want less than, so I'm going to put my arrow with my solutions to the left. Here's my set builder notation, a, such that a is less than or equal to negative 6. And one more, has a few more steps to it. 6b plus 3, and then parentheses 2 minus b is less than or equal to negative 2b plus 1. I'm going to distribute here, get rid of my parentheses, and then I'm going to combine like terms. Once I've got to combining like terms, I want to start to isolate the variable. So I'm going to add 2b to both sides. Next I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. And the last piece I have to do here is dividing by 5. Notice I'm not dividing both sides by a negative here, so I can leave that less than inequality the same that it was. So I end up with b is less than or equal to negative 1. On my number line here, if I go to graph this, solid circle because it is equal to, my number line going to the left, and in set builder notation, b such that b is less than or equal to negative 1. That's our final solution. Very similar to our one steps, we're just adding a few more pieces into them, but same steps that we've been working with our equations.